Okay. Go. Put this thing right here, go. Put this thing right here. Okay. It has been long. But here I am. We are in this intervalo. There you go. Oh. Okay. Huh? Huh? Oh, I see. Nice. What is this? What's wrong? Okay, there you go. Does it? Okay. Interesting. I'm using a drawing pad, that is good. Oh. What is this interval, bro? Oh my god, I love Xichun though. Xichun the goat. Okay, let's get the stages. Oh. Fair enough, bro, fair enough. The hall was chill with a tense air, and those present all sat in a complete silence. Then there was Xichun Lookin with her lips slightly curled into a mirthless sneer. And the center of it all sat Xichun, not sure of what to say next. Oh, what? Hold on, chat. I'm gonna practice my mommy voice real quick. Well, everyone. Xichun seated next to the hierarchy seat upon which Xichun sat, smoothly take control of the situation and begins the assembly. Honored head of the house's heads were the lord of each family, their proxies, members, and Chinos likely acknowledging our awkward presence. And little Xichun's kids, who stay here at our H Corp, seems to be extending without a foreseeable end. What? Isn't she technically from Key Corp? Isn't she technically from Key Corp? What's up with her acting like she any less an outsider than we are? Yeah, and did everyone catch that? Our H Corp, regardless of everything else, the fact that she hijacked the meeting from the get-go is ridiculous, especially with Xichun, the family hierarchy herself, presiding over this official assembly. Clearly, she's using the pretense of assisting the hierarchy to assert her own dominance. What the fuck? Over this proceeding. As we all aware, Venerable former Jiamu has always discussed with confidence in me about the matters of the great import, momentousness of which steered the very course of H Corp's prospect. Even after I departed the family for Key Corp, Venerable former Jiamu has always read a missive to converse such matter with me. Some things about it smell suspicious, but we already missed the window to challenge. What the fuck is Anti-Negro, man? What's up, Anti-Negro? Something about it smells suspicious. Thus, as it naturally follows that I will be the inheritor of the Venerable Jiamu's will, I shall be presiding over this regular assembly, in which we convene now to discuss and determine the future of H Corp. What a grandiose. What the hell is this language? What a grandiose and self-important introduction. It seemed clear to me that she considered herself to be the main character of the scene, or something. What the hell are you? Flustered board member? What the hell? What's up, Auntie Negro? What you doing? Your grace certainly befits your station, Lady Yuan Chen. Damn! You need to fix your hairline, Loki. What the fuck is wrong with your hairline? We are all impressed, Rowan. We are all impressed by your utmost dedication to citizenry of Yuan despite your already saturated schedule. And he dead. We can hardly thank you enough for your magnanimity, Lady Yuan Chen. Oh, my parents, a true shame that they couldn't be here, have always sung praises of your expertise, Lady Yuan Chen. Dude, how the fuck you got here? The responses from the participants are just as protected, only obsequious instead of arrogant. As head of some of those houses were under investigation for consorting with the forces foreign to Hongyuan. The vacuum was filled by their children's generation, many of whom we had the pleasure of meeting during the family hierarchy war. Very well then. And shall we what? Welcome Jie Xichun, the next person to sit up on the seat of Hongyuan's family hierarchy. Why did you even... What was that? Greetings, I am... What the... Now let us begin. For many years, all those who have gathered here have toiled day and night for eternal prosperity and growth of H Corp. The Xichun expression immediately sours as Yuan Chen unceremoniously cut off her self-introduction. First on the agenda. Why is she like this, bro? For this assembly are urgent discussion and the passage of new mayor. What are they even yapping about? No, I don't know. The government stuff, I guess. You know, where they are discussing about the next war, of course. I don't even get it. What are they even saying? First on the agenda of this assembly are urgent discussion and passage. The mayor of policy item has been tabled for far too long. Distributive contribution right auctioning policy, quarterly amnesty policy. Dude, you're Chinese. How about you? How are you talking about contribution right? Hold on, Big 6 Yuan Chen. Passing the distributive contribution right auctioning policy would allow to open auction for any remaining rooms the day before the construction days, and the quarterly amnesty wouldn't do anything but give an unfair advantage to certain families and high net worth individuals by guaranteeing them large real estate assignment regardless of their performance in the previous quarter. I'm pretty sure Heathcliff already fall asleep on this. Xichun stutters a little flustered before continuing. My point is, these policies are going to rattle H Corp's economy to the moment they go into effect. Besides, these policies were pretty much drawn to favor lining the pockets of a few families and high-ranking officials of H Corp. What? Is you Yong Hong Yuan or something? Is he Donald Trump, Chad? If I may, venerable hierarchy, line in the pockets, that is a quite odd turn of phrase to refer to the bare minimum respect of the society might pay to its highest contributing members, don't you think? Oh shit! We got Chinese Donald Trump, Chad. We got Chinese Donald Trump. Amazing. Before we continue, Xichun, I'm not entirely certain if you're aware, but ever since the ascension of the new family hierarchy, the perceived value of Hongyuan has been raised for lack of a better word, rock bottom. Clearly, this demonstrates Hongyuan concern that his lack of faith in the newly appointed family hierarchy. Therefore, it naturally follows that our most urgent task at hand is to put a stop to this value and reputation free fall and restore prosperity and greatness to Hongyuan once again. Yeah, okay, and that's fine. That's a finely hierarchical. Alright, what are you? If you had produced H Corp articles of association, you would have known that should H Corp be deemed to be in a state of crisis, the four great houses, the board of directors voice may also carry the factor of power in this assembly. Hold on. And the board of directions status determine that we are now in a state of crisis. State of crisis? What crisis? Everything that led to my ascension to the family hierarchy was legitimate, down to the final approval. These are simply rumors that slandered are tanking our failure, which we have built up assiduously through years upon years to tell. So what is this if it's not a state of crisis? I don't know. And who wouldn't dub the new family hierarchy qualities when this the plan has coincided precisely with her ascension? The Yuanzhou was somehow turning the room against Xichun without presenting a single shred of evidence, portraying her as some burdensome hierarch who was single-handedly tanking H-Corp failure. What? No one in the assembly, not a single representative from any family present, stepped up to the point about how Xichun's swift action were what family repelled outside first that had marched right up to Hongyuan's courtyard. What the hell? So that is not true actually. Or how she definitely maneuvered her forces to quell the embers of war by quickly taking control of the chaos within Dan Wanyuan. She hadn't shown any glaring sign of incompetence since her ascension despite her relative experience, but running Hongyuan boards of directors, the head of each family averted their eyes as though all of that had somehow inconceivably split their minds. So, you take yourself to be a qualified individual for that responsibility, Xichun. Very well, then proceed. We are waiting for you to begin your briefing before the assembly regarding the last 30 years quarterly net revenue record. Yo, what's up? Don't kill it. What's up? This is the new Intervalo, my man. The new Intervalo. Why are we talking like like we're in a government's meeting? Is that boring? Don't worry about it. Holy shit, it's Ricardo! That's Technopreneurship Simon. That's the venerable hierarch has not perceived it that data prior to the meeting. You must all be aware that the chaos that followed the ascension we are still indexing all available materials to. Isn't that funny? Not once in the history of Hongyuan has the family hierarchy has ever failed to provide immediate detailed answers regarding Hongyuan's historical status. The Xichun must have known all along too. She must have known how the previous family hierarchies were all directly supplied with an immense repository of information through the Xianghuang worm or something of the equivalent. Sure, yeah, that is so true. And she using it to target Xichun's weaknesses. Knowing as King Person C, the first family hierarchy without the Anamna worm couldn't possibly answer. The responsibilities tied to the venerable seat of hierarchy, Jiamu, are matched only by the great power bestowed upon it. Thus, how I will leave the matters of the wing to someone who is infinitely unprepared to the task. Why is he so evil, bro? Given the present of circumstances, our hand may be forced to call for the motion of no confidence. The motion of no confidence. A motion of no confidence. When passed by the high-ranking politician officials. Why are we in the government office, bro? We are supposed to be in a bus or something. We are supposed to be silly, super. Okay. Hi, what's up, Paichi? Can result removal of the chief executive from the office. So they are going to after Xichun's power. So this is the picture of young Yuanjing wanted to paint. Important family hierarchy, stammering and stumbling through her first meeting to total a near unanimous lack of support from its core board of directors. Whatever jargon they're on about. I'm pretty sure you fall asleep hit clip. Don't even lie. Seems to me that they've got not an ounce of respect for the last of us, or else never trust twats. Dude, don't say that! Overly obsessed with numbers and optimizations. They'll be the first one to kick you out the moment they're no longer to you as useful. Shit. Starting this. 15 pulls down the drain. No, Uma-san. Starting this when I should put some units for support. Let me do that real quick. For what? You are not the only one who's pissed off. Can you please stop shaking your legs for a second? Don't need to make our frustration any more obvious, you know. My eyes will have left the chest long ago if it weren't for this loss. In H Corp, should the board of she's so pretty, what the fuck? Should the board of directions unanimously vote in whatever. Who's in event? So they are threatening to fire her unless she falls in line. This is some needlessly convoluted way to. The assembly will not consider the motion of no confidence. Are there any objections to bring in the motion of no confidence against family hierarchies just sitting onto the floor? Hold on, the foot of no confidence isn't an item you can invoke so lightly. The Xie family has no objections. What the fuck? What did Xichun do? Oh, hold on. Cockler. Why did you say that, Cockler? Let's say the Wang family has no objection either. Yeah, you ain't saying shit, buddy. Xue family too. The rest of previous family heads seem to have changed precisely to nothing. In those power were more youthful faces, but their tongues still carried the same old resistance to change. Yo, what the fuck? This is just like whatchamacallit? This is just like our real government. Yes, for moral support, fair enough. The new family heads were just as uncooperative as ever, and everyone seemed to be solely interested in staying in Jia's Yuanchun's good graces. New faces, same old. Gone jump scare. And needless to say, Hikpei wasn't the only sinner foaming with rage. He's far too sexy to simply watch and do nothing. Right? I know you will let it slide, Don Quixote. You are walking over Xichun like she's not even here. Pursuits! We cannot let such injustice transpire unbated. Hey, seems like we are both in the same page. Damn! Intervalo, warm communist or child capitalist? An abortion! Come on, let's do this together, okay? Very well, I'm in agreement. Yeah, then let's go to the tree at the same time. If there are no objections, 1, 2. The assembly will put this to resolution to 40 in the morning. 3. Here. Objection! Oh, bloody hell, oi, have you gone mental? Soon press the stall at the center of the entire room's undivided astonishment alone. Yeah? Then Kitty, still firmly in her seat, gazed upon Sinclair Pro's stand at the rubber nose. young Sinclair to simple indeed. What an unmitigated pursuer of justice thou hast become, with such unrelenting fervor and utter disregard for decorum. Certainly mine efforts have finally borne fruit. Wait, what the hell? Did Don Quixote or Heathcliff suddenly rub off on you or something? No, wait, no! What happened there, Don Quixote? We are going to... What happened to objects together? Oh, I had to take that to mean that we must voice our disaffection through the official channels bearing the titles of illustrious Red Case and the Department of LCC. Disputes in succession of power on such a high level government are hardly ever resolved, rest, grants, and one truth not agree. Why are you normal all the sudden? Blood, what just happened? What happened to the clammy meat boy? Well, that's... I guess I just assumed that this is how Limbus Company rolls now. There seems to have been an unexpected outburst from Xichun's guests. Withdraw your objection, and we will consider this a momentary loss for control and not enter it as an official statement. Sinclair's eyes were shaking like someone with his slap on the line. If not, I take it that you have full confidence in her abilities. So please, I encourage you to elaborate when and how does Xichun demonstrate her aptitude for responsibilities of the family hierarchy. His voice continues to shrivel into a corner. We can, and how could anyone? How could anyone when we all had a very clear view of her path to ascension? During the family hierarchy evaluation, Diabolio donated the points he received from GQ to you, essentially, pity party way to victory. Pity party? And for your ascension, GQ those aside from upstart company had to most literally carry you to the seat. Is there even any single victory attained by your own hands in that entire process? What the fuck? But have you not all been witnesses to the qualities she exhibited during family hierarchy evaluation and her own ascension? You must have no shame snaking for a tongue in the audience of both heaven and earth like an unwitting buffoon. Who's this? That's when the quiet, even footstep broke through Xichun's merciless dismantling of Xichun. Oh. Zigo! I'm still not spinning and I've got another wild one. Another extraction. What is that? Yeah, I see the point. Oh my god, she's so hot. The hierarchy with her grace needs only demonstrate her already established qualification before all. This is no place for an outsider to speak or proceed. Just how will she prove herself before us? What an outstatement. Coming from a fellow outsider who has been chatting for minutes on end. Forgive me. Holy shit! She rose it up, what the fuck? Forgive me, I only presume you're very boasting that the right to speak in this forum was open to all outsiders. Holy shit! You have said it yourself, no? That a vote on the mere confidence resolution will proceed in a month. That seems to give up the venerable hierarchy a month to gain the trust of each family. What? It is rather clear to me that there are many who find their own defeat in the family hierarchy while difficult to accept. Such a doubt is so resolved. A match between clans should lay out the result quite obviously. Very well, a fair chance between clans, in which would preclude the participation of the family hierarchy Hazelbacks and the Geoland Guard. So would you remove her Pao, and Jew, Carolot, before the game even begins? Why not make this task a series of sparring matches in both academia and martial arts? If such is the case, what audacity! Do you truly have that much faith in Xichun's abilities? You must have know the consequence of falling these matches, no? It will be an anonymous, one-sided end to vote of no confidence. And naturally, any and all rights pertaining to the family hierarchy shall be transferred to the board of directors. That is fine by us. You're free to choose any champion who you see fit. Unfortunately, your underlings doesn't seem to share your inflated confidence. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, Mario! I'm just recruiting too. But in the midst of the confused, flabbergasted silence from the other sinners, a clear, carefree, yet defiant voice rings out. Almost retort. That's not true at all, big sister, Yuan-chan. We actually have just as much confidence in Xichun as he does. His white eyes stare directly and unblinkingly into Jia Yuanxue. It occurred to me that this might be his way of expressing anger. Shit. An impudent child! How dare he stare me down like that? Then you are welcome to try. One. You have but one to prove before all in audience as he is indeed fit to be the family hierarchy. So if you fail, the food may as well be a mere formality. Yo, you want to? If it's not for the live stream right now, I would beat you in like a day. God damn, chill out, you two. She successfully proved herself. None of you shall gain right to challenge the independent rights and power bestowed upon the family hierarchy. The consequences of such recalcitrance would be no different from those that the traitors are facing. Won't you agree? Well then, we will excuse ourselves now. Wait, Jigo turned around toward us with the same mysterious smile and slowly directed us outside the assembly hall. We may call them sparring matches, but you must know that each of every one of them is a test to prove your claim to the seat of the family hierarchy. A month is a time far too brief to drastic improvement, regardless of for whom it may be. Learning from a proper master for 10 months straight might teach you a few things, but who knows how long research for one master might take? Not to mention the official channel through which you must bring them past Dangwang Yuan walls, which may take up 2 months. So why not rely now and relinquish but a part of your power as the family hierarchy to the board of directors? It seems that these fellow outsiders' mental faculties are impressively lacking. My lord has spoken in the past that when in presence of 3 people, at least one of them is bound to be a teacher of mine. And here they are, aren't they? Just Xichun's master, each carrying something new to teach him. All 13 of them. Oh shit! We became her teacher! Zigam gestured confidently towards the flabbergasted sinners. I'm pretty sure Heathcliff was like, me? Me? Brother, me? Us? Who is us? Who's we? Nintendo we? Zigam. Okay, chat, let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Just once. May my gamble be worth it. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck is this? And all of them already got. What the fuck? Okay, that was bad. No, I already spent a little bit much, but I only got this last time. Wait, no way. No, not you. I got this. Oh my god, she's so hot. What the fuck? She's so hot, chat. What? Don't have all that, chat. Don't have. Does not have all that. Okay. Welcome to my life. You got everything in the Hazel's background turbine twice on the left lead and charge. Damn. I guess so. Okay, let us continue. The family hierarchy proof. Holy shit, it's rupture. Who denies it all? The hall was filled with a tense air. God damn it. There you go. And those present all sat in a complete silence. Then there was just one chick with her lips slightly curled into a mirthless sneer. And at the center of it all sat Xichun, unsure of what to say next. I think she did great. Well, if you want, you're going to sit next to the hierarchy seat upon which Xichun sat. Smoothly takes control of the situation and begin the assembly. Honored heads of the houses, lord of each family, the process. No, it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I agree. Holy shit. I just realized that. Why is it going down? Why is it going down? Why is it going down? I thought it was going up. You get 12, teacher. We are planning to train Xichun anyway, but it seems that we are now under unexpected deadline. Hey, when you said ELCB was going to help me out, did you guys mean that you were going to publicly emulate the crap out of me at the assembly? Haha, of course not, Xichun. Big sister Hyunchun and old Snake, you've given her 30 days to set a perfect stage for my downfall, to prove the world that once and for all that I'm not qualified at all to be the family hierarch. Okay, chill out. I'm sleepy. But Xichun, weren't you always so good at humbling anyone who dared underestimate you? Not so much anymore. Back then, like an idiot, I thought I just had to hold with everything I had. I thought that's all I ever had to do, but now, things are different. It's true that I'm vastly underqualified to be family hierarch, and she's right, I pretty much lucked into this position. Xichun, don't tell me that woman's bullshit actually got to you. Well, she wasn't completely wrong, right? I'm just some kid who happened to be just good enough to survive some traps and abuses. I'm afraid that the responsibility of a family hierarch might be too much. Her self-confidence has significantly decreased compared to the observation from our previous interaction. Yeah, Marcel, tell me about it. The heck, Xichun? I don't remember you being this kind of character. I never seen you on this kind of character since Kanto 2, Rodion. What happened to the girl who looked down on us the moment we met? Never had the audacity to pretend to not know who we are, didn't you? Well, that confident girl. That actually got her under her skin back then, huh? So Xichun, what do you want to do? Are you sure you're okay with this? Are you okay with letting this happen? If I let it happen, Big Sister Yuan is going to continue expanding her influence here. I'm sure she and the board of directors has been closing up each other for a long time is the implication that her testaments and her influence were true. Yeah, they were not ideal at all. Ideal. Yeah, it's true. Before she left Keycorp, Big Sister Wanjin used to always accompany Jiamut to these assemblies. If we just let them hold the vote of no confidence, they are going to unanimously vote against me and slowly reduce the family hierarchy to scope of power. And who knows, they might even call for a re-evaluation, however unlikely that sounds. Besides Big Sister Yuanjun, I think her definition of Hong Yuan's prosperity might be different from mine. What she's looking for is an H-Corp prosperity. It's Dang Wang Yuan. And I know all this has something to do with its ties to Keycorp, in which I bet has already going on for a while under my radar. I'm sure they've already had plenty of thought behind my back. And which is the not kind of vision you have of the Hong Yuan's future, right? And that's why you spoke up against her? My vision for Hong Yuan is I want to change H-Corp to be the kind of place where people can live without fear. I just never imagined I have to prove myself like this in the only 30 days. Oh, I don't know about it. It is Asian neighborhood, you know, Asian area. That such word didn't exist. Even then, your vision has changed. It hasn't. Great! So it's decided, huh? We just need Paul to deliver the bad news to Sod. To summarize, the responsibility of training Xichun to win these matches, this amorphous test upon which hangs the family hierarchy, fate almost every phase of which is under just Yuanjin's control, by the way, and is probably a trap within the next 30 days is ours. And we have to explain that to Sod. Haha! Wow, that sounds like a lot of work when you put it like that. Postmortem reports have become quite rote. Sometime later. Brady! Thomas have impressed upon the illustrious red gazer that wasn't this time. Virgilius came over and was like, "Yo, did Don Quixote made a mess again?" Sinclair stared blankly at Dawn as she made her desperate plea to us. So, yes, and I understand that was, well, for 8th time. As always, Sod was wearing the same impressively irrepressible smile. The kind of smile that makes people increasingly anxious and the longer it lasts. Well, that gives us about 30 days, during which those sparring matches, tests, or whatever will be happening as well. Great! Let's give it our best. Sinclair mutters in a near whisper, clearly feeling responsible for what happened. Yes, I understand. I never should have stepped out of the line like that. Something just... Yeah, so let's give it our best. So I totally agree. We messed everything up again, and what? Limbus Company was always going to remain here and assist Miyagi's Xichun's acclimatize herself to the responsibilities of the family hierarchy. It was always a part of our plan. I'm glad I took false advice about how meticulous planning is completely pointless when it comes to LCB's mission. I never would have to submit my separate disciplinary incident report back during the G-Corp incident. I had no... Why are you always everywhere? I believe I should make to explain this further. Prior to his departure, my lord was concerned such thing would come to pass. That's why he has left Zero and here to turn the few family hierarchy position which must still be on Baratin eyes. Oh, so that's what they were privately talking about when he pulled them aside, doing nothing and allowing her wicked imagination to progress. But I irrevocably made the entire board of direction now, but put it in Yuan Chen's hand. And I will be led the snake to the back to assume the seat of the family hierarchy. Against such insidious foe wields intrigue her as her weapon. The most viable strategy is the most direct one, to challenge her head on. Yeah, how about she give me heads? I don't know. Besides, has this not give you the cues of you need prolong your company to stay in Dangwang Yuan? Sure. It is also a prime opportunity for Jia Xichun to further solidify her influence here, depending on the outcome of the vote of no confidence. They are played right into our hands by accepting this deal. I don't want to rain on everyone's parade, but are we not even going to consider what might happen if we fail? No, we are not, because you will not fail, not with us aiding your efforts. So, were you serious back then when you said that we are going to teach Jiang Xichun? All 12 of us? I won't object to select only a few of us with a better aptitude to be educators. By the way, we already have established an internal hierarchy based on the sum each of our abilities, of course. The results were entirely to my satisfaction due to an unexpected incident. I wonder why Raph always does their live stream at midnight. Hold on. Or like, I can't have time because school frog. Start streaming it. MD runs Raph. Sure. So you must be the one who plays the last skill. Why y'all calling me Rav? My name is not Ravi. My name is not Ravi. Just don't say anything, but best not to stand out like Sorta. Hold on. Let me call the real Rav. Let me call the real Ravi. Where is it? Oi!
Halo,
Oi!
woi,
Oh, apa kabar?
woi,
That's the real Ravi, not me. That's the real Ravi, not me. My lord has said that. I need to explain it later. He said that from the futures, we may learn to replicate this merit. From the flawed, we may learn to avoid their fallings. As long as the student is willing to learn, anyone can anything can. Wait, there you go. As long as the student is willing to learn, anyone, anything can be a teacher. I also embrace this teaching, seek from all those who can come across. Just what in the heavens are you doing? I'm just preparing the evidence. The lesson for young Xichun, our family hierarchy. Chad, don't say anything to the real Rafi, Chad. I might. If he's mad, I might not be able to talk to live stream anymore. Yo, you're sure gonna get on that fast. So what are these yellows? This is a star, twinkling, twinkling. It is radiance. According to this schedule, you have prepared this. The student would have -3 hours available for sleep. This lesson plan's execution require cooperative from T-Corp. Yeah, it will be a mistake, most fatal indeed. I shall correct it post-haste. Huh. Zigong was staring at Tokyo. Expression of her wild artistic merit upon the curriculum with her usual crescent moon eye. Crescent month. Moon. Wait, is that supposed to be Zigong's grimace? Mentioned announcer. Of course, to each their own, I suppose. I need to not be shaken by every little thing until we have their actual lessons planned in hand. Hey, thanks for putting your faith in us, Zigong. We barely have any of that to go around ourselves, so I understand it could have been more easy. It could have been easy. You could say that I have learned my lesson. The recent events have taught me that the path of learning is truly one without end. He prayed on mine, I prayed on his. What is going on, bro? Interesting. Why is it going down? Another student? Hold on, what is this? What are the words? Oh, what is this? Yo, this is the reward? One of this, which can be used, I guess. Spring artificial banner. Okay, almost pretty much the same, but that's fine though. I want this. The fanboy branch. And this. Great thing if we could. Hippie babe. Wait, I forgot to put support. Don't worry about it. I'm not a student. Laptop first. I see that you have all individually worked out your lessons plans as per Zigong's request. Wait, I need to call Rafi real quick, saying something. Halo Rafi. Halo Rafi.
Kenapa, Cok?
Halo Rafi.
Ngapain anjir?
Okay, enough. That's enough, chat. That's enough. I see that you have all individually worked on your lessons as the plan as per Zigong's request. I have received a oh, that's Zillow! Oh my god, look at her! Look at her! Usagi's pin. Wait, what is Usagi? A rabbit, there you go. How the fuck do I know the Japanese name, but the Japanese name for the animal, but not the English or Indonesian one? What the fuck? Hold on, you shouldn't be dead 13 minutes. Shouldn't be dead. Shouldn't there be 13 of them? Even the executive manager has to decide to spare their precious time to teach a class. Yeah, I handed in my lesson plan too. That is because... so who didn't do their homework? After a brief silence, everyone turned around and looked at one of the seniors. Of course. Of course, Heathcliff. Of course. It and me. oh, please, let's try to make it like a complex agreement. Who else other than you could possibly? It's me. It wasn't. Okay. Fair. That's fair. You, Sinclair? You've been acting out of character a lot recently. What's going on? Well, that's Sinclair was drenched in sweat for some reason. Actually, in Sinclair's seat was a large stack of paper, each filled to the brim with writing. Sinclair, are these papers? I'm done. Sorry, I got too into making a lesson plan and just couldn't stop myself from writing. Huh. Sinclair couldn't have appeared more proud as he placed that big bundle of sweat soaked papers. What the fuck? Oh. And she received it with mild. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze yet. Never mind. And she received it with a mild trepidation. You seem to have dedicated quite a lot. Zillow no longer is such a baby. Better than Dulcinea. Yo, watch your mouth! Watch your mouth! Zillow might be cute, but she's not in the same level as Dulcinea. Dulcina seem to have dedicated quite the momentous effort drawing up this lesson plan. What's up with her? Well, let's start reviewing from the rest of the stack. 108 analytical approaches to is AAA? What does AAA mean and how do you plan to explore all 108 approaches about? Appreciation of artists in assassinations. Oh, Yoshi jump scare. Fuck you went too far. Wait, what does FU means? For you? Alright, sorry. Flip a page and continue reading for those 108 approaches. What a paint did you use? What paint did you use? It's quite vicious and the paper has precisely melted. Oh, lady, watch yourself. You almost got some to my arm. Painting? What? Zillow? What going on? And girls coding the world. Now you know how aesthetics appreciate the history of slaughter. Just what the hell did you paint in that paper? Hey, get it together! Zillow stumbled briefly, but whatever was on the paper must have been given her quite a shock. My mind is wandered for a moment. Oh, this is too dangerous to be used for a lesson, so it goes to a discard pile. With sauce? Did you really say that? Zero crumbled up the paper without hesitation and posed it out of the sight. Next, intro to societal brain integration. Impressive title. Chapter 1. How to shake hands with your left hand when the situation calls for it. Oh. Chapter 2. Exploration of exclusively long-sleeve patient and practice. Gregor just working over that. Chapter 3. Projecting confidence and why having a partner is totally cool. Gregor, I know what you are. That's you know how it is. Be proud of who you are, all that philosophy stuff. I wanted this lesson to give a paradigm shift where we all come to see our flaws not as failing, but as evidence of our individuality. Oh, how much liters do bunny birds each time again? 100. Wait, how much actually? Discard next. Let me see. Computers to birds to rabbits. Bird each time. Intervalo in mating session. 5 per 8 babies, 18 to 16 or more young per breeding season. What the fuck? That's a lot of babies. If it were a real life person, the country would be in a, you know. Discard next. I was curious. I went to the Funny 34 website. There was for 24 of Zillow. Really? Let me check. Let me check, chat. Let me check. Zillow. Holy shit, you were right! There's 24 of them. Okay, interesting. Anyway. Zillow quickly flipped through the pages. Intro to the negative. The what? The negative. Linguistics. Subheading. Power of words, sticks, and stones might break their bones. What the fuck? So let's add words to the pile. A credential include the ability to dress down an opponent so hard to fall to the knees and beg me to stop. That's me, cuz! That's me, cuz! Audience, make me beg. Make me kneel and beg for you. I have plans for application as well. The lesson teaches method pertaining to discussing compliments in criticism and vice versa. All of this seems rather difficult to learn. I have concluded my hitherto observation that Xichun is an individual of a great promise in this field. Follow my instruction to a T, and I guarantee you that these cadets shall be able to have the upper hands in any verbal conversation. Is this a curriculum to make the best brawler or the best family hierarchy out of me? Zillow seemed quite interested. The Xichun firmament fatal eventually overruled the suggestion. On justice, another impressive title. Subheading methodologies of captivating an entire room of preoccupied audience. Discard. Bro didn't even read it. Next. Praxis of ego splitting concerning intermirror conflict between self and reflection and paradoxically fractured theory of idealism. Ideal Yisang jumpscare. Idealism, in which one attempt to open an opening door to open the door. Utterly incomprehensible. Discard. Perhaps Mr. Yose's advice will translate the lesson panel will be taken in earnest. Survival and explorations. 21 reasons to pay attention when the exploration team leading is applied. If advice on the upcoming adventure, case study for 30 horrible mistakes that occurred because the team was distracted during the leadership lecture. This is the mile. How to track down a troublemaker who tries to sweep trouble under the rug while the team leader isn't looking. Someone ignored my advice that we should have been moving 2 steps ahead. Finally, I've narrowed them down to 3 culprits. Oh yeah! I was right. Score for original. Rejoin for a bit. Don't worry. See you, fight you. Ah, wait, I forgot to take that part out. And into this red man. When did that episode get to what the fuck? Even the narrator was like, what? Oh, wait, what? When did it got here? Another seal is huge. The art of using yawning as a cover of popping a cookie into your mouth is especially useful when getting lectured. This is Heathcliff. Hey, oh, that's the rogue. Hey, if you get good enough at it, you can do it at midnight still. So it was you who made those crunching noises in our last meeting. What? Nah, do you take me for a amateur? The art of social maneuvers, how to let it flow through you. How to not make things awkward when you walk right in someone's bed more than you. Oh, that is home rule, yeah. The most important part of this art is the pleasure, pressing a smile in a way that looks earnest. And help when you conceive yourself that smiling is what brings good fortune. That's I hope she does not discard that it's a way of disarming people if we don't pause and making them hesitate. I remember that Big Bro used that technique to confuse a lot of download nuanced people who hated him. I see. This world is... I can't quite bring myself to throw this into this threader. Next, how to remain in complete stillness for a week until the next command is received. This one is Marcel. I was right. The lesson plan was designed based on Rodian's advice that I must prioritize strengths that are unique to myself. Look, in my defense, I didn't know he considered that to be his unique strength, okay? Let us consider whether standing in complete stillness for a week is a quality one might seek in the family hierarchy. So maybe that's why he does not have that much of a dialogue chat, because Rodian keeps silencing him. This one is certainly interesting. What separates Bravado from Beverly? Jack shite! Oh, that is hit clear? Yep, always gotta read the full print. My puzzle with that reason don't necessarily need to be considered before coming to blows. Martial Pro was indeed an indispensable part of the hierarchy qualities, but our focus is not on developing a hierarchy of a syndicate. Next. Chat, should I start live streaming at 5 probably? At 5 p.m? Maybe 6 p.m. That would be a good idea, but I'm usually going home from college at 1 p.m. Information disparity as a cry for inequitable treatment. This one probably host. Oh, huh? That's actually the most interesting sounding one so far. And the application of engineering frameworks. Okay, it's kinda losing me, but I'm still on board. With systematic resolution in rational self-interest driven societies. Gesell Shaft! Of course, he's thinking about Gesell Shaft. Is it still going? It was 1/5 of the full title. Since that the same trouble has hindered both of you and I, every word that in that title was added in for its absolute necessity. Indeed. I wish we had gone through the majority of our lesson plans. Finally. Now that it's over. Yes, it's finally my turn. Synchronized sight with the gravitas of someone who just been bestowed with the most important mission in his life. Okay, back. What did you expect? Even back in school, I used to daydream about that. Shut up, Sinclair. I'm a teacher. I don't care. Becoming a teacher myself, I thought I could be good at it. So I guess you could say that I'm pretty happy to be given an opportunity like this. I call my lesson the theory on self-overcoming. We have to accept that everyone stumbles at first, but by always striving to be a better person than I was yesterday. Hey, but what if I like who was yesterday more? If I like who I was yesterday more? Oh shit! It's a canto too, where she hated herself after the outcome of her action. That's okay. Everyone has their own unique potential sleeping deep inside. So with everything I've learned and experienced so far, let me teach you how to not doubt your own capabilities, how to always shoot higher. Hold on, you had me for a second. But what's up with that acting like you're an infinite more enlightened person than I am? Maybe, just maybe because number one reason, maybe because we got the one that invented mirror worlds. Mirror thing. Mirror. The name himself the ideal. With that, you can possibly see the infinite version of Sinclair. And the second of it, he lost all of his family. Ah, of course, I prepared a speaking class where you can learn how to speak with modesty too. And if a wolf imagines Sinclair would beat us into it. Yeah, too bad he's into it, that he's not even listening to what Xichun's saying. Following that, your company is... Ah, it seems that Zilla has completed her review. Oh, I see now. How's everything going, everyone? Class perhaps going well? My curriculum was special. Okay, that's enough. That was so impatient upon taking a quick glance at Don Quixote, who was sobbing and cradling those shredded pieces of her lessons in her hand. Well, it wasn't a complete bust that we Sinclair lesson plan survived. Miss Zigong, Miss Sod, I've prepared for 30 days of work lesson plan. Would you like to take a look? But Zigong and Sod were looking at the dozen of lesson plans. Sinclair presented proudly before their eyes. They were looking away. Zigong especially was looking away with a mistakable expression of pity. What? So he does not know. Would you mind explaining this, Zilla? I could not bring myself to tell him. Apologies. This young man produced his entire sizable stack of lesson plans all on his own. I see a weakness has found its way to your heart in the face of such earnest effort. I understand. However, it has been decided that Sinclair will not be participating as one of Xichun's teachers. What? Or should I call you Bubble Sinclair, to be exact? What? This gotta be a mistake, right? Isn't Xichun the Bubble here? No, there haven't been any mistakes. My lord has specifically instructed you are to learn from this as well. What? 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 Seriously? This isn't right. Guys, this isn't right. No. No, this is a proper classroom. It would have felt pretty dang empty with just Xichun sitting there all on her own, don't you think? Besides, I bet Sink, the resident, the expert, on going to school, right? What's the school would look sorry for me, you know? Yeah, you're a poor. Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't mean I ever wanted to go back to school. You should learn to be grateful. I don't go on my teachers anyone. Don't forget we have to redo the whole lesson plan under the desk of revision. Others, you always get your soapbox to try lecture everyone about something after every single battle anyway. What are you talking about? What are you talking about on the on the comments? And yeah, you smile. You always get hyperfixated on something. Once you find something interesting, you never stop talking about it for 3 hours at least, and I will assure you that you receive the best education I can provide. Hold on, you sang. I thought we were on the underdog duo. I remember during checkup when I said we got this, we were going to get this together. Yet no vision painted a twisted picture of the true scale of strength. So measuring which erroneously relies entirely on physical might. I shall not hesitate to impart knowledge for those who require education. Congratulations, my lady. You have found yourself a deskmate. Some also called a bestie, depending on desk placement. Huh? Why is she like that like that? What the fuck? That is so cute. Deskmate, bestie. What the heck does any of that mean? Xichun's eyes widened with confusion as she just heard this word for the first time in her life. When I first met her, she was 16. She explained to me that she hadn't attended any school like Titwell. This part of the course for children home young who were raised purpose of commitment family hierarchy. Okay. So deskmate and besties. Sinclair likes it a bit. Hey yo! Sinclair began to explain seemingly in the sign of the fact that it's going to go to school for knowledge. She usually sit next to each other and help one another out. A bestie might nudge the other away when they themselves share their homework with one another. If they forget layers, they usually end up being included in the best memories of each other's school time. Oh, so that's very important at all, huh? I think I got this on my own. I don't need a bestie. Huh? You may have come a few years late, but I'm moved that my lady has finally has a chance at experiencing school. Well, not a proper school, but you got the idea. Sit here, I remember it like yesterday. Xichun would sit and watch the other kids walk to school from a distance. Tears welling in her eyes. Dude! You don't know bestie, you don't know Desmond, but you know dudes. Get it together, Xichun. Oh, that reminds me, one day out of nowhere, she started saying something about eating from lunch boxes with friends. I haven't a clue as how or where she heard about it, but she snuck into the kitchen and... wait, don't you guys have lesson plans to write? Come on, hurry up, 30 days are tickling down, we got only 30 days. Of course. Unfortunately, I have become quite occupied with another task of great importance, assisting Wei in indexing and reviewing various documents that are critical need of organizing. I'm gonna go, okay, don't worry about it, Mom. See ya. Thank you for comment. I must leave the lesson planning task to you too. Zulu and Miss Saw. Have you a thought on this matter? Slacker. What? What was that? I said nothing. What? Zigong just do that. I mean, Zigong just run away, I guess. Because I'm so astonished. They might unravel the tutorial. What? Welcome, Yarn. What does that even mean? 30 days of classes. What is this music? Why do we need to... Zero and Saul appear to have aged several years overnight. What? Their faces sunken and hollow. Finally, after reference, the idiosyncrasis, the son of a clanker versus clanker hater, and the various statistical data available to us regarding to each sinner, we managed to come up with an appropriate curriculum. Oh my god, she's sold me right now. Miss Sue? Apologies. Sleep deprivation has stripped me of clear mind. A bad of an educator is truly a guru one. True! I barely sleep because I need to prepare for material for my classes. A march to battle would be much easier. Still, thanks to Mr. DRQ's authority, we did manage to find a way to make this quite efficient. Efficient, huh? To be a true family hierarchy, there are thus hundreds of figures. One must understand it myself, however. To do so in 30 days as promised is impossible effort. Bye buddy, see ya! Thus we have categorized countless spirits of 3 separate categories, and they are called... What is that called? Sisuchon. What are these supposed to be? See, young and right. See, wisdom. The wise lose neither people nor words. Hold one's silence in need of a speech shall cost them people. To speak in need of silence shall cost them words. A reasonable sequence of logic. Young, courage, the ability to overcome fear, to act decisively. Have too much of it and risk becoming a brute. Have too little, risk becoming a craven. It needs harmony and balance. So how far are we allowed to go with corporal punishment again? I recall no instance I of any discussion regarding the corporal punishment. And ran humanity. Hold on. There you go, that's good. Let me just do this. Is the benevolence of the heart a compass of behavior that dictates respect towards every human? Clearly. Lots of facilities of this school are severely lacking in all 3 of your criteria. Just how do you think they'll able to teach the students anything? The sound like you're studying someone who needs a lesson in breath. Are you sure I'm in good hands? Just what the heck am I supposed to learn here? Where's Wei? Mr. Wei and Miss Seagull are currently quite preoccupied with handling the monumental mental task of paperwork. Alright, Mr. Wei wanted me to deliver this message to you. Be strong, my leg. True. Wait! Despite her protestations, the 30 days of classes commenced. Oh shit, it is. It is finally is. What the hell is this now? How am I gonna do it? The goal in this game mode is to raise the main stats Z, Young, and Ren as high as possible to. Okay. 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 What is this? Uma Musume? What the? Combos. Okay. Once you've selected all of your classes, select begin class. Okay. Raising Z beyond stats beyond a specific level or upgrading a class to a certain level will enhance the student's combat prowess. This enhancement, okay. Second my game shall to do. Battle lesson. Okay. Go and shift button. What are these? Okay. Keep our morals. Fair enough. What are these? Okay, keep up. Oh, skills. Crimson Strike, Crimson Phoenix, Crimson Spring. Target has 5 plus stat. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's good. Look at her! Look at her! Okay, I guess we couldn't do anything for this one. Oh, can I select it? I just show. My name is Xichun, that's all. Class, I have prepared for the day. Aha, I've heard plenty about your mirror tech, which makes me wonder. Going there by the level of advancement in that technology, can you have approached it from different angle? You know how to technically advanced that actually goes. People invent for the sake of creation, only to have their invention inevitably work the weapon of destruction. That is literally what happened. Indeed, so much promise already. As useful as now, the mirror has in the past almost been employed to shadow possibilities instead of reflecting them. I'm sure that's the angel of most people others wanted to happen, removal of potential risks. Sounds more palatable than potential itself to some people after all. Correct again, yet destruction was a word that bore too much suffering in my heart. My soul egress from it was abandonment of my quantum fellows of my life's work, making myself a fugitive from the past. How did you bring yourself to just abandon it all? I conversed with who? With myself that lies within me. As you are aware, the mirror's affection extends beyond veil of our own reality. It reflects the potentialities, the latent strength in the world. Yet even among them, affection of the great importance is that of the self. Let's not The innumerable worlds of the mirror enhance your gaze. First, one must direct studies inward and reflect upon oneself. Whoa. Yo! I had a very precious time learning converse with my inner self. Yeah! Yeah! The Xichun has grown. Si Zong Yan. Okay, morals to above. Yay! Now, if you're prepared to do it, do explain what you see in the mirror. You needn't haste. There's so much people that. There we go. Hey, gameplay time! Oh, she's smiling! For some reason, Xichun appeared to assist before the mirror. Hey, you know, it's been a while since I looked into the mirror for so long. My lady, you recall Zunxian of the Xie family who contracted you for a meeting. Yeah, the guy who said he was gonna show me the precious flower that blooms on that night. I remember that you were vehemently against me going out there, so I stayed inside. I wonder what kind of flower it was. Don't tell me you were actually looking forward to meeting him, my lady. Oh, of course not. You were wise to stay inside. It was revealed that you weren't the only person who was invited, my lady. The foul man had hired a group of assassins to ambush the meeting spot, and who have been awaiting there to the spring trap had you gone. But apparently he was outplayed, had its limp, and had turned off as a punishment. What a relief, isn't it? What the fuck? I guess. I'm glad I didn't go away, you're right. If only you still had the Wu brats under control. Stop it, I agreed to move on that, remember? We don't have to talk about it. Oh, look at her! Look at her, oh my god! I realized that I no longer recognize the girl in the mirror. I don't know why, but I just found it to not meeting her eyes. I brushed it off because I had an experience like what was going to be a common occurrence anyway. And the family hierarchy war was always looming on the horizon. Perhaps what you felt that may be a shame, but it's paramount to face oneself nonetheless. Hey, especially so if it was. At Sinclair, what do you see? I see. Well, I just see myself smiling. I don't see what's so out of the ordinary. But it seemed like Sinclair couldn't really bring himself to face the mirror. Hey, after what we just discussed, I think I understand something now. Now I've had some quiet time to get at my reflection. I think I uncovered a part of myself I had hidden away for a long time. Whoa, look at that! I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. Yes, Xichun has grown. For Z, for young, for Ren. Why Ren too much? Why Ren grow too much? Yay! I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. Oh, yay! In the class, when top physical approach to ego and reflected world to level up to expert. Oh, let's go! Just its last resistance. Okay. So that is. This is mandatory class. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want it. Okay. We don't have the combo yet, so. It doesn't. It's the same, okay. Let's focus on Xichun. It's the same, right? Yeah. It's the same. Sulfide over clash. Oh, it's the combos, by the way. Okay, we'll do. And this one is ours, so Okay, pass. This is true that the station of teaching is prone to imbue one with a sense of bashfulness. Xichun and Xichun both said with a bit of apprehension as well. Which is understandable, given the short problems before the lesson started some time ago. I got 100, 900, 1k, 900 by the end of the class. Hold on, chat. What happened with my phone some time ago? I was waiting for me 2 turns. Okay, interesting. Artists who had been glaring daggers at Don Quixote for a good while finally decided to voice her doubt to Slow. So what is Don Quixote that woman supposed to teach? Have you not considered that her usual flippancy might only cause more trouble than it's worth? You worry too much, Artist. While she may not look it, Don Quixote is extremely well versed in those adventure tales. And why would any of that matter? Have you yourself considered that the fixers often appear when stories in the making? Oh, that's true. Huh? Now let us see here. Don Quixote took a second to say for the moment as since she had been preparing her whole life for it, then continued. Among the greatest fixer whose honored names were engraved in history. Very well, let us commence this lesson with the tale of the fixer you fell and fate. Its tale begins in the year sometime later. Bro is sleeping. You don't? This look and she continued to talk in such a length. She's been going for ages. It has come to the time to pass thy dedication to this class and acknowledge that should not come with it. A pop quiz. If thou wilt. When she even prepare this. I can assure thee, this is a quiz of entirely reasonable difficulty if you thou hast paid attention to the class. Worry thee not. Does this pop quiz has prizes? Aha, but of course, I came prepared for such inquiries. For each correct answer, I shall bestow thee upon the very treasured chest of mine. These precious visitor badges, forsooth, I did not let us delay go, which I did not focus each and every one of them on this great occasion at the very least. I don't really need them. Hold thine applause for days upon shield for the victor who, by the end of the match, carries more badges. What shall attain the role of a protagonist in this theoretical play of my native Fixer Chronicles? I'm still not really, it's not doing anything for either of us. It's still a pretty useless reward, but if you're turning this into a competition, I won't lose. Seriously? What scared you lose? Is stories your weaknesses or something? I'll have you know that I was a teacher bad in single history class I took. And I'll have you know that I was, no matter the subject, short with praise every boss I've ever had. Okay, if that's how you wanna play it, how do you know that I was not a class? Okay, so we got the motion, we got the point. Well, then let me tell you that I was really it was never this speech then. This time is Xichun finally getting the feel of friendship close to the ages, of course. It's cool. That's a good no matter how excellent our master were. There's some experiences you just can't learn from teachers. A TikTok in response. This is year 505. This year 505. What is the historical community consensus on the most listeners battle pixel you face said to have protected? Allow me to impart a major clue. If you hasn't paid attention to us discourse upon the 5 villages in which the pizza you has mentioned, this should not be a difficult question to answer. The honorable fixers of the Syrian heaven who attained triumph in the Battle of Rhino Tree in year 465 has said that what was the worst ordeal she had faced in her career. I got it. It's when she has forced onward, despite watching her dear comrades fall one by one and still not get. Damn it, that was as well. Why, your team said, toes incorrect. Honorable fixer of the cerulean heaven is recorded to have testified the worst ordeal in her career was when she was forced to stand before her enemies with hair that was not luscious, as the supply life breakage caused her regular delivery of nutritional supplement to see. What thou hast suggested, young Xichun, was her 17th most difficult ordeal. She's speaking like she was actually there. Time expression is quite understandable, for I am trained in the ways of vividly regaling these tales, but most of these tales I have learned in the proper books. Much did I anticipate an opportunity to regale this tale to such audience, and now to study way of minstrels. Dude, I really wish my history teacher was like this on the line. There was a clear look of pride in her twinkling eyes. Yay! Look at this! Lazarus flies when hearing the tales of exciting adventure. Xichun has grown, for Z for young Tenran. What was the secret technique Honorable Fixer lies and are employed in his resolution of the case of the favoress? Speak his name in the pool. I've got it! It's Summer Night Fantasy! Yet I cannot let it pass such a unmotivated retelling of his ultimate motive. Only could one internalize the true noble spirit from fixers simply reciting it with such an apathy to almost recreate the exact buzzwordy enunciation. Are you kidding me? Come on, you can do this. Yes, Jim, you can do this. This is nothing. Yo, look at that! Hold on. What is this? Yo, look at that thing! There you go. Wait, there you go. Illusions of a summer night shall devour thee whole. Summer Night's Fantasia! Oh yes, it's so beautiful. My enthusiasm was quite shaky upon the word illusions yet. Kato has demonstrated sufficient courage to understand this match. Oh. You're tired of this nonsense. Just how much longer are you planning to drag this on? This murdered hero declared, I shall tear this evil storm asunder from the place where this blade at the center of thy heart. Dante lights, left side. Gotcha. Tancredi, who was watching the scene play and just Xichun two-persons play, suddenly wiped her tears away. Bravo! Bravo! Certain manners but detailed were missed, such as the Yufei and the fixer was left-handed. And then, she has the habit of playing with a lighter left pocket before every duel. Yet it was a wonderful reenactment indeed. I'm not afraid to back upon thee. When faced with great adversity, time and adventure rekindled memories of Yufei, the Phaser final duel. Remember it well. It's speed. It's speed. Just a comment to an end. That's not good. I watched this for a moment, but I think I'm starting to get it. I get why she's so obsessed with fixers. Clutch tightly to Xichun's hand where the badges of Dunkirk had given to her. Yay! Yay! Look at her! Time suddenly flies when you hear the tales of exciting adventures. Yay! Awesome! Oh! It's Yi-Zhang's turn. I learned how to be okay. Yes! Xichun gained 60 max XP. Oh, that's good. So we got combo? We haven't got any combo yet. Interesting. Yeah, we haven't got any combo yet. I think this will do. Or this? Is that a good combo? I mean, there's nothing else. Sure enough. Let's go. Oh, what the f- What? This is a compact part taken from a constructive platform's H-core. This may prove to be an opportunity to conduct in an in-depth analysis on the nature of the formal H-corp singularity, which has been enduring for such a long time. You were kind of upbeat today, Miss Faust. Indeed, an opportunity to study the old H-corp singularity is not one that comes often, as there was potential for integration in the Mephistopheles. I made a request to disassemble part of the bus and what? It was denied, ashamed. Huh? I knew the one who built Mephistopheles though, Miss Faust. Mephistopheles is indeed Faust's work, but not all of it was mine. It is possible that Faust may never reveal every small detail that went into its creation. I would very much enjoy a chance to completely disassemble it, even its engines, so that it would be reassembled with my own hands. Yeah, sure. Yay! Well, that was quick. What? What the fuck? What happened to you? Is to learn various detailed mechanical fundamentals about old H-corp technology. The Xichun has grown! Yeah! Taxidermy geniuses again. So that's how it works, I think I get it. Yet it is how I get to learn more about old H-corps. I don't think I can do much against the reconstruction of it. This knowledge will certainly come in handy when the day comes for me to gradually dismantle that inquisious thing. The day when Hong Yong can be a place where people can live without fear. Without the fear of encroaching. What the fuck does that even mean? Reconstruction days. Without obsessively counting the room to see if they fall or not. Until Hong Yong can be a place where you can sleep with a promise to save tomorrows. I'm sure you'll pull it off. Oh, I learned a lot during this lesson too, Miss Faust. What the? Hold on. She's black, Chad. No. Oh, the voltage must have been set too high, repeating the experiment with a different combination of uses and words. There was supposed to be a lesson somewhere in there, right? I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yay! Times the fights in the tales exciting adventure. And now she's expert pants. Okay, and goes expert. It's fast resist. Okay. Did we got a combo? Ooh. It's really good. Let's do this, and this. Wait, what? Oh. Actually, let's do Yisan. And Faust. That would be good. Yeah. Unlike some other classes, which were more upbeat to side of things. Which were more on the upbeat side of things. Here comes Gregor. The rooms felt grim and solemn as soon as everyone saw what Gregor had written on the chalkboard. Onward. Losing a wing one leaves much larger, longer-lasting impact than some of the medium-sized enterprise closing up shop. It might be too soon to talk about this, but we came pretty darn close to one recently, didn't we? We were this close to a large-scale war breaking out right here, which absolutely would have happened if Miss Xichun here failed to finish her ascension. It would have spread like wildfire too. So my class is going to be about what exactly happens in a war. Hold on. Good enough. A piece of the chalk slipped from Gregor's finger as he went to scribble something on the board. His left hand was trembling and still the room temperature had plummeted only for him. Man, why is it gonna excuse me, Miss Illo? Is it okay if I smoke? Go ahead. You good? Wow, well, so I'm not gonna get a chance to share realities of war into a wing cheerful executive of his face, huh? So moments that just don't come off your skin no matter how hard you scrub at them. Hey, take a break if you need it. I'm going to listen to every word you have to say here today, no matter how long it takes. Man, do I appreciate that sentiment? Well, still though, I can't deal with Ellie when Miss Xichun got other stuff to deal with, right? So let's take a look at how things were at the very beginning of the Wing War. Damn, he's smoking, what the fuck? Now I know that enough about urban and trench warfare to even experience it on my own. Nice, that's good. And that's why the smoke war fronts were mostly characterized by trench warfare. No one wanted to risk the fighting in concrete jungles where they could be surrounded by enemies at all times, so everyone tried to draw each other out to an open field battle, which naturally turned into trench warfare. Of course, every wing has a different singularity. okay, Gregor, chill out a bit. Why are you so serious, man? So this isn't really applicable to all cases. Instead, the former G-Corp found flat plains easier to maneuver in. I feel like Danghuan Yuan could make a pretty good use of Hong Yuan defensive fortress, especially with its internal structure constantly shifting around. Also, do not be shocked of the sea Heisho. Okay, they are exactly like sea dragon. Interesting. Which the Heisho now and use very well. Exactly. This should explain why they were hesitating outside Dangwayong. Remember Tom fellas, the one that we met before going in circles? Not to mention how the Heisho utilized topography of the luck with the force when you get the okay. Thank you, Fight to understanding how Yuan is unassailable. Despite things. Oh. Where is it? There you go. This one is it. Despite going all that, I'm pretty sure we all know that what the essence of warfare is. Not having a war in the first place. That's so true. That's so true. Israel need to take a suggestion from Gregor. I'll be honest, I can't stop thinking about some of the stories you've been telling us. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have to not only witness it, but go through all of that. We did visit your fandoms, Gregor, but that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. The city was devoured in smoke, its citizens in madness. He'd always shrugged off those stories as ramblings of the past, when during the wars he stood at the center of with a heartless machine that was the city. Its every gear calibrated to slaughterhouse, the precision to maximize the death of its speed. Damn, what the fuck was that, bro? He's explaining about New York, basically. And must have witnessed things far worse than the worst of the city presenting has over. His eyes gazed beyond the veil of the bygone past, shaking restlessly in pursuit of what was no more. Oh boy, sorry fellas, I'm afraid I got carried away lamenting what happened that I forgot this was supposed to be a class. I'll be sure to prep something more useful next time. No, everything you told me already solidified my resolve. This chaos within Home Yuan needs to come to an end soon. This last something so horrible could happen. I'm heading to my next class. Wait for me! He smokes again. Even after 2 students had left, Gregor lingered in that room for a while, lighting up cigarette after cigarette without erasing what he wrote on the chalkboard. Smoke soon filled the room. He left only after almost emptying the entire pack. What the fuck? Yay! Yes. Why is this Umamusume's game, bro? Intervalo. Bam. Interesting. So we got combo? Okay. Oh, we didn't get the combo for that yet. God damn it. Fine, let's do Let's do first combo. This, and this. Oh yeah, that's mandatory. Fair enough. Hold on. What are the combos? Mass combos. Okay, we don't even get that yet. Okay, we gotta guess it ourselves, chat. We gotta guess the class combo ourselves, I guess. Let me check. Maybe like maybe we should do the combo. I mean, we could get a 3 combo, right? What if Honglu has a combo with someone else? Honglu probably has a combo, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, maybe like Yisang, because they both are Yisang and then Faust. How about that? The same as before, right? Yeah. This could make a new combo. How are class going, Xichun? Oh my god, why is he on the back? Super lucky sex. I'm not you, big bro. I pay attention to class. Oh, hello, Miss Dale. She was really insistent on helping me out, even though I refused because she looked preoccupied. The moment I found out about the content of his lesson plan, I simply could not allow him to do this alone. Looks like it's going to be another serious class. Apologies for the delayed greetings. Dayu, a member of the Lin family, formally extend her greetings to the venerable hierarch. Been a while since I heard that greeting around here. Wait, what about Big Sis Bocha? Are you sure it's okay for Sue family bodyguard to be here? I'm no longer employed as Miss Bocha's guard. Wait, don't tell me we got you. Everything did that day, including accompanying you, was under Miss Bocha's order. As for why she's no longer in my service, I don't understand myself. She suddenly let me go after the trouble was over. So, what's there for you to teach me, big bro? Your last lesson plan about not making things awkward got vetoed by Zillow, so You could have told me a thing or two if we were still kids, but come on, you spent most of your time stuck in Xing Hongyuan before leaving Hongyuan. I don't know what you could possibly have to teach me. Hey, hold on. Go, where's my life shirt? There you go. Oh, that's good. Thanks for it. Don't worry, Xichun. This is oh fuck. My lesson for Xichun is inquiries. I didn't need handwriting, only write, surviving Hongyuan on the chalkboard. Oh well, I don't think I need any help in that department from you. Look, I know you've had your share in assassinations attempts, big bro. But Jiamu, I mean, the previous hierarch, and the elders favorite sheltered you from the worst of it. This is not wrong, but when we had to fight our way to the punch of sweeper, weren't you also the one handful got assassinated? Oh, that? I was wondering. Always because I feel like something was off about my room. Until Dante told us to go back to our rooms, of course. Wait, it was my fault? You do have some intuition, I'll give you that. Looks like I'm going to have to prove myself. Now, would you mind preparing the thing? You have my utmost faith, but please, to practice caution. Sometime later, the alien Dayo appeared 4 bowls tea before sprinkling some powder into one of them. What's that? That's powdered wolfbane. I see where this is going. You're going to teach me how to tell which of these bowls contain poison, right? You can't stop me now. I learned to recognize famous poison like some wolfbane when I was 7. If it was something that as tame as you are suggesting, venerable hierarchy, I would not have been here to accompany him. You continued their process, sprinkling wolfbane powder into 2 more bowls. Honglu, who was watching with that oddly contented expression, closed his eyes. Let's mix them up, Leo. Wait, what? He started confused, but we could hardly tell what was going on with the speed in which Linda used swept around the bowls. When we looked back at Honglu, there was 3 silver spoons in his hand. The silver spoons were custom made at Dangguan request, a must-have item for children of the 4 greenhouses. They can detect non-sulfuric poison as well. Yeah, I know they are actually, actually, what? It's nothing. In Hongyuan, where we bested by threats and assassination from all directions. Knowledge alone isn't enough to save me. What the heck are you? But Honglu opened his side before Xichun can finish her sentence. What? Then he throws the silver spoon in his hands like throwing a peanut or 3 bowls. Immediately chucks the 4th bowl, which he hand turns back. Holy crap, are you insane? You barely even checked up for... Zero near tea is always delicious, even when cooled. 3 silver spoons in Honglu's had cast earlier were slowly melting away after quickly becoming tarnished black. Though this wolfbane poison is supposed to melt through metals, people like to be true with their poisons in Dangguan. Since everyone's been trained for immunity since childhood, you have to make a mixture of various poisons to have a real effect. Fine, I don't even want to argue. What's your secret? I want to know too, do they sound different or something? See, I just went with my hunch. Just a hunch? How are you supposed to learn that? We're not Heathcliff, you know. You'll get the hang of it after a few tries. I'll help you out. Shall we begin with 2 bowls? What? Yo, they're happy! I saw right through every assassination method. Hope looks prepared. Yay! I see, when you say you just avoided whatever felt wrong with that hunch, you reflexively identifying the threat by reading the room and connecting to your intuitive experiences. You are using Miss Dayu's ancestors' breathing to clue you in. So this is how you managed to survive for so long. Listen carefully, Xichun. I know that the adept of each Heishu will come to your aid with a flick of your wrist. And I know that your residence. Now, Wan Xiangwu will be engineered by the best craftsmen to become a safe fortress. Stop to bring me all kind of useful boluses to protect your lives. Even still, there will become a day where you start to feel this creeping sensation whose origin can identify. I hope that you won't brush that off sensation as nothing. Oh, you are worrying over nothing. Just to wave around away for homeless as if to express dissatisfaction, but or something expression told me that she was glad to see him worried. Yay! Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Combo. Oh, that's a combo. Nice. Every 6 days, you'll be subject to midterms. Oh, what the fuck? There's a midterm too? Prepared by the board of directors, just one joke. Appellate Queen have been prepared to take you to the exam site. And only by passing the test may Xichun retain her status as the family hierarch. My lady. Oh, don't worry yourself over much, Masquerade. It seems like you are at the funeral. She will pass this test when it is so long as she has been diligently taking her classes. No, I simply hope I can survive until she returns. Oh, Wei sick! Say that Wei's spread of funeral voice wasn't this out of his concern for Xichun. Wait, are you sure you're okay? I can escape them. Pretty grams, the infinite bundles of paperwork. Oh, I thought it was something like still of yourself or that was no dream at all. In fact, I never have once I see paperwork paint in the yards of everyone walking up and down. I must be severely sleep deprived. Looks like we are not the only ones we're going through the bringer. What the hell's a bringer? Oh, master, nice. Excellent again. This is midterm. We got another combo, I think. Oh, we got it. Yeah. To young stat gain from class. Just stat gain. Okay, interesting. Another else? No, there's nothing else. Fair enough. We got 83 young, 143 Z, and 248 run. Let's do midterm. Hey, you're the one of the she boys. Oh, we finally meet. I had hoped to fight you in the family hierarchy war. If you run into me, then isn't this supposed to be a sparring match? Why does it sound like you have a personal grudge against me? Oh, it's nothing at all. Why in the world would I ever hold a grudge against you? The result of the family hierarchy war couldn't be any clearer. Hold on. Bam. Oh, that's fire. Oh, chat. Interesting. Okay, go. Let's go back. Yeah. And hey, guess what? The drag off of my family, which means more room for me. So right, I should really thank you, right? Honestly, why don't you just declare war against Xi family at this point? Wouldn't that be much easier? War is not easy, never is. Why are you about all of the sudden? It is not something we should be talking so lightly about, even as a joke. Your family was arrested because they are under investigation of treason against Dang Yuan. If they're innocent, I'm sure they will be released soon now. I know it's pretty much a given that they'll all be ruled as guilty regardless of what really happened, you know. I can't even pay them a visit because you've hidden them in cells all over Hong Yuan. If they are not hidden, all holding cells within Hong Yuan have always been designed to move around in very short intervals. You know, that does seem like the kind of design that would lead people to make somewhat unfortunate assumptions, so I'm sure the initial purpose was to prevent escapes. I recently gained a better understanding of Hong Yuan structure, so I'm planning to change our policies so that prisoners on trials are allowed to have fixed locations. Really? Where do you... I was lucky enough to take a few excellent classes recently. Okay, who are you taking this into? I'm pretty sure Gregor told you this. Manage to reflect upon myself too. You chase a little. Still, you better not expect me to do this on you. I've got my own things to take care of. Good, come on, let's do this. Many illustrious pictures of the past have said that not the disparagement awaits just victims. Oh my god, she also learned from what to what. There you go. Did I really turn that on? What do I do? Oh, wait. Where's my pen tablet? I guess we can do much. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah! Xichun, let's go! Hell yeah! Okay. I guess we couldn't actually select, so yeah, check. Xichun, win the hell yeah! Hell yeah!
답은 누구도 아닌 나 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
So true, Xichun, so true, Xichun. Let's get it on. Hell yeah. Oh, we are winning! We are winning, don't worry. See, wasn't you prepared to die? Hell yeah. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Hell yeah. Class 4 on, okay. Oh, why? Oh, that's okay. That's a defense. I guess we could learn 1 and 2 about this. Oh shit! Please. She's almost staggered. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
My fucking stomach hurts. Ah,
Why? What happened?
the BB gun. The BB gun.
Why did you get shot by a BB gun?
I shot myself because I was curious at how it hurt, how much it hurts, and I got my answer.
Brody. I remember back then where my brother was playing with a BB gun. A real gun, but with BB, bullet. And
Oh no.
he cannot walk for like days. Now imagine that, but with normal BB gun. Of course it hurts.
Oh, I never. My grandpa has like an actual like rifle gifted from. I think it was gifted from my my grandpa from my mother's side,
Uh-huh.
and he has it in the fucking TV/dining room. We don't even use it as a dining room. We use the living room as a dining room.
Oh, yeah. Average Asian moment.
Yeah, we don't. Wait, we have the dining room in the TV room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the dining table in the TV room. We use it to store spices, leftover food, and food that we were gonna eat the next day, or food we're gonna eat later that day.
Yeah.
And also, I think, yeah, it's turned into a bomb. It's not a it's just a bomb. Also, my hand hurts from gripping the. I have 2 guns. I bought 2 guns.
Uh-huh.
One of them is like an actual, like a toy actual gun where it has bullets and the bullet head. Meanwhile, the other one is just straight up BB.
Okay.
It's heavier than like the one. It's heavier than the one that is like an actual bullet. And now I learned how to cock these 2.
Uh-huh. And you shot it yourself.
I decided to shoot myself with the BB gun to see how much it hurts, and I can't imagine how because I started with the BB gun, which is like the powerful version of the pellet gun, the gun that has like the bullet body and the head of the bullet. Yeah, the head of the bullet is most likely made out of foam. Wait,
Yeah.
let me test. Oh no, it's made of hard plastic.
The fucking foam fibrous noises.
I actually can imagine hurt from this because it's less powerful, but still will hurt if I shot myself. Ow.
No, don't do it again.
No, I mean like I'm just talking about the bump I got now. I am wearing a tank top, but it didn't save me. At least it's better than bare skin, man. It's better than bare skin.
But there's the thing that I'm still questioning about that. Why would you aim at your stomach?
I was curious. Get the guy be curious.
Look, there's a lot of target that would go unharmed, like your hand probably, or your feet, and you choose to shoot your stomach.
Don't worry, I already have my stomach hardened by that moment.
Hardened? Bro, this is a Pokemon match.
I can condense my core. I can condense my core to make it harder and just absorb it, I think. My friend said I was heavy even though I'm like really lanky and short. Short, lanky, but heavy on my friend.
Bro, do you think he's Metapod from Pokemon? What the hell?
I really need to cut my hair soon, but whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should cut my hair.
When I said I should cut my hair, that immediately reminded you that you should also cut your hair.
Yeah, my mom always, every time she met me, she was like, dude, cut your hair, bro. Because my hair is so long, I might look like Wei.
Oh my god, not way. Not way. Oh yeah, hold on for a moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
have fun. Good for
So
you.
we have, so we have the, this is not the BB gun, but this is like the gun with the sound noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one you saw. Wait, shut the fuck up! This is the bullet gun. The gun with the bullets in it.
Holy shit, that's massive. That's really massive.
They're all blank. I didn't put the bullets in because I knew. These are the bullets that it came in. This is foam, but this is hard plastic tip. Anyways, this may be massive, but hold up. Doing this one hand, actually. It's not that hard doing one-handed. I just need to find the hole. There you go. If there's a hole, there's a goal in gun theorem.
Okay. Seems like real life.
And oh wait, this is the silencer for this gun specifically. This gun, in the barrel, there's a little thread here that this can go in. But this has no silencer and is the only thing in the box.
Fair enough.
And I haven't cocked these two yet. So this is the BB gun.
Where did you even
It's
find
really
those?
small. You wouldn't believe where I found specifically the airsoft, because you would not know. It was a fucking there's like a whole ass fucking festival market, literally right beside my school. And there was like stalls that were selling food, food, drinks and stuff. And then there's the ones that sell toys. And one of them sold an actual fucking airsoft gun.
Just in case you hate your school, I guess.
Just in case you want to shoot someone in school. Hold on, I'm gonna send you the picture of the box.
Yeah, sure.
So, I think you can tell which one's which just by looking at the box. Yeah, it was an actual. It literally said it itself. Air sport gun. And then we have like, oh man, metal edition, world class.
Hold on. Let's check.
The product is toy. It isn't a really gun. Do not shoot at any human or
Do not shoot at any human or animal, and you shot yourself in the stomach. How amazing!
This is literally what I was wearing.
Okay, fair enough. You sh-
I was
bro,
wearing only this. I look like a gun junkie already.
have you played GTA San Andreas before?
Oh, GTA. Oh, how I miss you, GTA.
You look like
When will we
CJ.
get a GTA? When will we get a GTA 7? When will we get our GTA 9? Tell me!